Cheers, Nathan.
Okay.
Did all the doors lock up front?
Oof.
Shut up and sit down.
Oh, God.
All right, who wants to start it off?
Off-roadish.
Off-roadish after hours.
After hours. Hence
After
the
hours.
Pepsis in our koozies.
Old school Pepsis.
Old school Pepsis.
And
Real sugar.
Not Fireball.
Natural sugar. What are you talking about?
There wasn't
That was
alcohol
a
out
plastic cup.
What? Fireball.
there. Exactly.
Yeah.
First thing is first. We need to address
You need to speak up, too.
the week that we had off.
That was a long time ago, buddy.
We're doing a year recap, aren't we?
Yeah, I mean,
Recapping
we
the
could
year.
honestly, we have no structure for this podcast, so it could be, I mean, we can make it whatever we want. If we
Looking
want to
back-
do a year in review,
I mean,
Looking back, I think it's been a busy year. I've only been here for a year. Seemed really busy compared to
oh, it is
how
busy.
you guys been talking.
yeah, it's been
It's
busy.
busy.
Busier.
Yeah.
than usual.
Just
Yeah,
like-
it was a
just
good
like-
year.
Yeah, just like even today, for example.
It was honestly our best year yet.
Yeah.
Like,
That's good.
100% our best year yet.
Can I have a raise?
No.
Thanks for trying, man.
Hey, we don't get lunches paid anymore, so that's what I'm saying, right?
We did
Chris?
eliminate paid lunches.
We did.
That
That is a thing that happens.
was freaking expensive. I mean, every single day. When it was just Matt, Nate, and I, it was easy
It's not bad.
because Matt and I were paying for lunch anyways
For
for
themselves.
ourselves, and then you add Nate in that, and Nate doesn't eat much anyways.
I always split everything.
Split
Yeah, he always asks for a split.
And
So-
I had to go get it anyway, so I flew. You guys bought.
Yeah.
And then now paying for 5 guys.
Sometimes 5 guys, but 4 guys on average.
For sure. For
And then 5, 3 days a week, I would say. Pretty easy.
Yeah.
What, almost 12 grand?
Fuck,
In lunches? I don't know.
I don't know.
Expensive. It's got to be.
I didn't even
I'm
look
fat.
I didn't even look at the exact numbers, but I knew
gotta
that we
be.
were way over what we should have spent in the year.
I calculated it. It's got to be at least $1,000 a month. Easy.
Matt did. He had it at 85,000 a year.
85.
Or sorry, 8,500 a year.
Oh, God.
I could see
a
it.
lot.
Like it. Yeah, it got expensive, and we didn't eat like fast food every day. Like we got some good meals. We got some real good
We did
meals.
sometimes.
We got some
Barbecue.
All right. Here we
Aussies,
go. What's your
barbecue.
favorite place that we get around here?
that we get around
Yeah.
here.
Be thinking of yours.
There's some good places, but Aussies used to be good.
They went
They've
down.
gone downhill.
Lacking.
Since they got new management. They got
Customer
downhill.
service, too. There
Yeah,
is.
you
is
can't go
terrible.
eat there.
But I
anymore.
think so. One that's always steady, you know, it's going to be good. El Dorados. Like, you can't go wrong.
Yeah, I mean you can't go wrong with that.
They're always going to be consistent.
And the thing is, I could eat it every day.
So I think that would be my favorite.
Nate.
Around here, can I get 2
Yeah, let's go-
places?
go ahead.
Okay.
I said-
What are the
Caniglias?
Jordan Caniglias?
That was gonna be mine.
I like that. You know,
don't get it as often then.
We don't get
You
it
guys
as
like that
often.
much.
I
Well,
know,
he's
'cause
not
we all-
open Mondays.
We forget about it.
Yeah.
We forget about it, and it's heavy food.
Yeah.
and the guy who owned it used to work here.
A long time ago. but
Long
yes.
time ago, yes.
Yep.
So
What's your second one?
That was second.
I would have to say probably Azteca,
Aztec. We've only got that like
Three
once.
times.
Have
Three
we?
times.
but it's fucking bomb.
Shoot, I don't think I've.
That's the
I
one-
think I got it once with
That's
you
the one
guys.
you told twice. You told
I
me
got it
the
twice?
first time to just pick out whatever.
Oh,
and
that
make-
was
make
on
sure you
Cinco de
like it.
Mayo.
Yep. And then the second time we got it just off of whim. Like, oh, let's just go here. And we all
Yeah.
got it.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good stuff. Yeah, that food's solid too.
Yeah, I would say I'm gonna go with 2 as well, because Nate already said one of them. Caniglias. That's by far like I love their food. Great food.
Pizza's bomb too.
Yeah, their pizzas. What?
I just thought of the good one, Mama's. Or what do we have?
Yeah, Mom.
But that's not
it
really
Mama's Pizza?
around here.
Yeah, but we don't really get that much.
That one time was
It's
fire.
great.
That ranch.
It's-
Oh my god.
Yeah, their ranch.
Okay,
is
their ranch
phenomenal. Their
is-
ranch is phenomenal.
It's fire.
That's good stuff.
I would say probably my second place. It's probably gonna be Abelardo's too.
Yeah.
Just because like that's one of those, like, I don't care what mood I'm in, it always sounds good.
Hits, they got breakfast options.
Yeah, we can grab it on the way into work.
Yeah.
Like,
Fire.
grab it for lunch, I'll grab it on the way home. Like,
Not bad.
yeah.
It's the least favorite that we get here.
A least favorite. Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys know mine.
Yeah,
You guys know mine.
Hardee's.
Hardee's. I
For
can't
whatever
stand
reason.
that place.
I don't know. Hardee's is
I
always
don't know.
decent.
I've had too many bad pieces of chicken from them.
I don't like Taco Bell.
We just got that today.
I know.
And you literally were like, you know what? That sounds good.
It sounds sounds good. Had it. I'm like, nope, still the same. Not good.
Wow.
I don't know.
That's surprising.
It's hard to say because I like both of these places, Runza and Don Millie's, but the cheeseburger aspect that we get often, I don't like Don Millie's cheeseburgers.
Okay, I mean, I will say I don't like them because they're so greasy.
Then that
but
might
they're
be part of
solid.
it.
They're solid burgers.
I'd rather
if you
have
eliminate-
a Runza cheeseburger than a
Oh yeah,
Don Millie's.
yeah, I'll agree to that. Now, while we're on the point of food here, so when
Eric's
we're not eating, like getting food, like going and getting food, Eric makes food.
Yeah.
Eric pretty much cooks for his guys every day, which sometimes there's leftovers for us, and sometimes we cook as a conjunction.
Or
Like,
I get
we'll
2
cook
lunches.
with them, or Nate gets 2 lunches.
In the beginning.
Often.
In the beginning,
Often.
you had hella 2 lunches. Not anymore. As
Yeah,
of
you don't do it
recently.
as much anymore.
But
But now
no,
he's got
you
Brian.
used
too.
to.
But
he's
I
got
s-
4 guys. So.
But I still snacked though with Eric, and then I get like something small for like lunch.
Yeah.
So as far as Eric's food, now here we go. This is a good one. What's your favorite Eric meal?
Chili with an EY and hot dogs.
That is not the one I would want to do.
Chili
it
with
tastes
an
so
EY.
good, but the factor of the after effects of that chili,
We have 3 bathrooms in this place, and all 3 of them
there couldn't be enough bathrooms.
there couldn't be enough.
God, that's God.
I don't think
no.
I've had his chili. I don't think I've ever tried his chili.
That's lucky.
Yeah.
You're lucky.
I've seen it, but I'm like, no thanks.
That's why I'd say it's chili with an
I'll say
EY.
I think my
The
favorite
steaks.
Eric meal. Ooh, our steaks.
I guess
But
that's when we all do it. I guess.
that's when we all do it. The steaks are always solid.
What's a
Like
good
we
meal
we
for
get
you?
some thick fucking
Oh.
steaks too.
Well, yeah, and if
His
they don't
hamburgers.
know, we have a Traeger over there, a poor man's Traeger.
Yeah, a poor man's Traeger,
And
and
a
we
poor
have a
man's-
broke stone, which is equivalent to a Blackstone.
And we actually have a grill.
And we have a grill. As much as we don't get to use these things as often, but there was a solid time where I was using the broke stone. It was
Yeah,
a solid
when it's
like 2
nice-
weeks.
when it's
Phillies,
well, but when it's
Phillies.
nice out, we can open up the garage
Yeah.
doors.
Right now it's cold as shit.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, and I'm not stinking up the place with that.
I would say my
When we
favorite
did it
Eric.
inside one time, dude, it was smoke.
Oh
everywhere.
yeah, was that Taco Day? I think that was Taco Day.
Oh my! I look over because I'm over there.
Yeah.
You can see the just haze of smoke.
Oh, yeah,
over
it
here. I'm
was
like,
bad.
open the doors.
And
Well,
it-
yeah,
well, no,
there's
it was so
customers up
windy.
front too, and they're like, "What is that?"
It was so windy too. I couldn't.
It would
open the
blow it
doors.
in. You would open
Yeah.
it. It would blow it right back
Yeah,
in.
it was too windy that day.
Because he
No.
didn't have the other door open. They don't know how circulation works.
No, motherfucker.
No,
both-
Don had
this
that
door
one
was
open.
open.
Did?
Mine
Yeah.
was open
Oh.
over there.
Yeah, it was just so windy.
Circulation was there, but
Yeah.
it would blow it right back in.
Yeah, it was not good. We're not in the best spot for a
Touche, I
non-windy
stand
time.
corrected.
Yeah, I would say his breakfast is my favorite. His breakfast.
Oh, where he makes like
Those sausage nuggets that he has, the
Yeah.
breakfast sausage
Ooh,
nuggets,
and then he's got the English muffins
Yeah.
and the cheese and the eggs.
Time
and
and time
all
to put
that
an egg
cool
on
the
top.
egg sandwiches.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's probably some of my favorite.
That's solid.
Yep.
Yeah,
I agree with that one.
the breakfast.
Breakfast.
Breakfast. Yeah.
I really haven't had much of his other stuff. Like most of it is like the mixture of leftovers with new shit that he just throws together and mixes it all up.
I will say though,
You know?
he's good about that though.
I mean,
like,
It's
I
never
guess.
it's never terrible.
no, it's never like.
I haven't had it enough. I mean, I've seen.
It's
them,
always
obviously.
pretty
It looks
solid.
good.
Yeah.
I just
It no.
Never had
It
an
never
appetite for it.
looks good.
But
it
it's
tastes
good.
good.
when
Yeah.
you're fucking hungry, I'm sure. Or whatever's
Yeah.
on there, sploosh it on there.
Yeah. No. All right. Well, now that we've talked about food enough,
Yeah.
I'm getting a little hungry too. But
Good thing I have this Pepsi.
I will drink my Pepsi to that. So what else? What other topics you guys got?
How I may or may not have shut the shop down for a week and a half.
Yes.
We can talk about that now, can't we?
We can. I mean, we never couldn't talk about it.
But here's the debate: is it my
what
fault or is
Okay,
it
so
Matt's fault?
here's the deal.
And who shares the percentage of?
Here's the deal, and we're gonna make this real quick because I know nobody wants to fucking talk about this. Nate gave everybody COVID. Nate gave everybody COVID here.
Symptoms.
Let's just be spot on. Nate gave everybody COVID. Could it have been Matt? There's a 10% chance it could have been, but it was Nate.
He shows up
Still
saying,
10%.
"Hey,
Yeah, Nate
I can't
shows
smell
up.
a thing."
Yeah, he shows up in the morning. Yeah, speaking of that, I can't taste or smell anything. What? Go home.
And I was shocked that I had to go home.
What was it? Was that on a Thursday?
That was on a Wednesday.
That was on a Wednesday.
Right, because I was
'Cause he
off
was
Thursday,
off
I was
Friday.
sick. I was sick all weekend. Came to work all day Monday
And that was the day
because someone
before
would have
Thanksgiving.
cried if I was gone Monday.
That was the day before Thanksgiving too. And then we had this long break, and we were supposed to have a Black Friday sale. But guess what?
Couldn't.
I got sick, and so we had to close down on Black Friday, close down on that Saturday,
Yeah,
and
I
then
was-
come Sunday, Matt, me, and Eric all kind of like had a little conference call, and it was like, all right. Almost every one of us has symptoms of
Mike
COVID.
went to the hospital.
Mike went to the hospital. Nate just lost his sense of smell. And
I
taste.
was sick. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong.
I was sick for like 2 days. Chris was out of the country in Nevada.
I think it
Eric
meant say
wasn't
county.
feeling well. Don wasn't feeling well. And it was just like, okay, well, what do we do at this point? And yeah, so we decided to shut down the shop for a week.
And that's the end of COVID talk because I know we're all
that
sick
sucked. Yeah, that sucked. But we're over
We
it.
got a free week.
I'll drink to that again.
of it. All right. Moving on.
Next topic.
No fucking snow in Nebraska.
No snow in Nebraska. Yeah, you're right. It is
Christmas
currently
was
January
completely-
7th, and we just had our first snow.
And
it wasn't
last
even
long.
good.
Hold on. Let's talk about the thunderstorm tornadoes
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
in December, the middle of December, and people. It is tornadoing outside. Sirens going on. People are still walking into the shop.
Nebraska.
Don't
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
I
You've
mean,
seen the memes.
I mean,
There's people, tornadoes coming. You have people in launcher. Where's it at?
people are
Videotaping
out
the
without
fucking
power,
tornado.
and then they just decide to show up.
Yeah. Yep. And we're literally at the window watching
Laura's-
all this happen. He literally
Shout
calls.
Shout
A
out.
good customer of ours literally calls us. Hey, I'm on my way. Don't you know there's tornadoes?
And it's the
I don't give
rain
a
is
shit.
so
No,
hard,
like-
and it's blowing 80, 90, 100 mile an hour winds, and he's just driving through it
I
like
will
it's
say though,
another
that
day.
storm passed like as soon as
It
it
did.
came, it was
Yeah.
gone.
It was.
Yeah.
They
It was a
hyped
quick
it up.
burst.
Yeah,
and
it was very
out.
hyped up.
But
It was still
70
bad.
It was 70 something degrees that day in the middle of December in Nebraska.
in December. Yeah. Let's point
and then
that out,
2
in
weeks
December.
later, it's negative 15.
Yeah, like
Damn
right
near.
now.
So,
It's miserable.
anyways, the weather sucks. Everybody had COVID. What is good? Do we got good news?
Yeah. Marty bought a truck, sold it, and now we're hunting for a new truck. Hopefully getting a new build.
No,
Maybe.
No builds?
We won't get a new build. There is a possibility of a little fun build in collaboration with someone, but the details need to be worked out on that before we really release anything on it. So that's kind of hush hush.
But no
But-
truck in the future.
Not right now.
No.
I mean, I might buy another beater,
Gonna
but
stick with the Camry.
yeah, the Camry.
Vroom, vroom, vroom.
Woo! That thing's a gem.
Fucking solid.
That thing's a
Fucking
gem.
solid. It's been kicking and driving this whole time.
Yeah, it's solid. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how. That thing's got the weirdest freaking quirks too.
We had a little hiccup the other day, right, where you were trying to get it to start and it would just
Yeah, the
hum a little
starters.
bit and then it went
The
back.
starter's going out, so you have to bump it about 10 times before it finally goes.
Little love tap.
Yep. The shifter gets stuck in park sometimes, so you have to use the shifter release button to actually get the shifter to go into drive or reverse, whatever.
Just adds character.
It adds character, yeah. The brake lights work sometimes. Why is Brian here?
Brian, what are you doing, buddy? You left your phone here. What'd you do? Leave your phone here.
So-
Oh, of course, you left it in the shitter.
We got a celebrity guest appearance.
Oh, Jesus.
My name's Brian.
See you later.
My name's
bye.
Brian.
Bye, Brian.
Later.
Do you have a fucking key?
No, he just walked.
Yeah, he just walked right in.
He just walked through the door. You didn't close You didn't lock the doors.
This is on you.
Well,
Oh
shit.
fuck, Eric! No one locked the shop.
No, I turned the lights back on.
Oh,
Yeah, I turned the lights back
and
on.
the doors were unlocked?
Well, he can walk out that door if it's locked.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Anyways, back to podcast. So yeah, my Camry is great, and yeah, I'm looking for another something.
You were looking at a F-150, weren't you?
Yeah, we'll just
What
not
happened to
talk
that?
about that.
No?
It's a sore subject.
Source subject.
But the Focus did get a new set of the best tires in the world on it.
No, it got two new
Two.
tires.
But the best tires in the world that I put on it last year
Which
went to
are?
the back. Falcon F-Ices. Awesome.
He's been
Winter
running 'em
tires that he runs year
through the
round.
summer. He's been running.
They're sick.
Why did he
I've
need to
been
buy
mud-
2 more tires? Because he ran his winter tires year round.
No, those are still good. They just went to the back. And I got new front ones. And if you've ever been mudding in them, they work.
Nobody goes mudding in the Focus.
He used to back
Minimum
on that
ma-
back road there. Now it's all paved though.
A
But
minimum maintenance
Oh, yeah.
road. Take the ditches.
take the ditches.
I ain't getting stuck.
God. That freaking Focus.
And it's got all of 1 liter and 3 cylinders.
And a turbo.
And she smokes the Camry.
Oh,
The
and the
Camry's
motor
not
shakes
fast.
now. Remember we were shaking for a little bit?
Oh.
Not anymore. That got fixed though, right?
Oh yeah, I got fixed. I could fix it in just about anything. I bought an extended warranty, so I didn't have to.
Smart. Kayla's extended warranty on her Jeep has paid for itself more times than not. That thing,
Worth
like,
it.
within the first, 3 months of owning that, it had, $2,000 worth of shit that needed fixed. Guess how much the warranty was?
$100.
$1,500.
Oh
No, the warranty
no,
itself, $100 deductible.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
we paid $100 for it, but
So your
Yeah.
$2,000 fix cost you $100.
I got a Jeep Duck at the show.
it did get a Jeep Duck. Its first Jeep Duck.
What was that show again?
It's not even a
Toys
real
for
Jeep.
Tots.
Toys for Tots.
It's
Yeah.
not a real Jeep. He got a nice duck to it. It's on the video.
Yeah.
Talk about it. Tyler just made a pretty cool video. Kind of going back into our
Back
knowing,
to the business stuff.
knowing
Yeah.
us. That was pretty sweet.
Yeah, I think in 2022, the 2021 social media presence and videos and that kind of stuff, I think we're good. Some of them were really good, but I think in 2022 the focus is really to amplify on that. Make sure we got good content, good quality of video and everything. And so I think this year the goal is to
Be more
make
inclusive.
more content.
Yeah.
Not just film day-to-day stuff, because honestly that gets boring after a while when you do the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
We get cool trucks here and there, but when you're doing the same lift, wheels, tires every single day,
Lift, wheels, tires,
it's not as good. So we got to make content, which I like the video that we're talking about right now. It was a good content video. It
Yeah.
kept us watch. Like, we watched it for the first time.
You stay entertained because it's not like you said. It's not the same thing. It's different
Exactly.
people, different things.
Just like
It
when
lets
we do-
people into our day-to-day lives
Yeah.
a little more.
Kind of
Just-
like the podcast that we do. Like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just sporadic. We kind of just have a conversation that makes it feel genuine,
And it's just like on
as opposed
Fridays
to like structure.
when we started bringing the the dirt bikes and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it gets
Random
warm
shit
out
like that.
again, we'll start bringing more toys to work, like
I'm excited. For
We
the
do
show.
races on
For what?
Fridays.
for the shows.
for the shows.
This
Oh,
this
yeah.
year's shows,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
I really expect someone here to buy, or we'll just use Mike's bike because that's a cool little bike.
The pit bike.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'll
And have
probably
Eric
I'll
send
probably
a-
buy one myself too.
Eric's selling his, by the way, if you want to know.
Is he?
Mhm.
Might have to talk to him about that. Except
Now
for
we'll have to-
Dylan's gonna want top dollar for it.
2 G's.
God, what?
Well, he
Hey,
paid,
it's
he
a
paid
pit bike.
18 for it.
Yeah.
18 for what did they do to it? Did they add anything
Nothing.
to it? He just
But
wants
it
to-
He
was-
never used it.
It was a good purchase at 18.
Yeah.
Like he could
And
have
it's
sold
still
it
a
for
good
2.
purchase at $2,000, especially now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and
maybe-
I almost
maybe.
killed Eric today in his Corvette that he just bought.
Did he bring it today?
No, I picked him up from his house.
Oh.
And he's like, "Hey, do you want to drive my Corvette really quick?" And mind you, it's like 6 degrees outside, and it's got Z-rated tires on it. And anyways, I pull out of his neighborhood, get on a straightaway. First gear, spin the tires a little bit. Okay, thought they're a little bit warm. Second gear, spin them. Third gear, 65 miles an hour, sideways. Eric shit his pants, And I acted like I didn't, but I really did deep
meant
down.
this on purpose.
I thought I was gonna hit
I
another.
did this on purpose.
I thought I was gonna hit another pole
Oh God.
in Eric's brand new Corvette. But anyways,
It's not brand new. It's not brand new. It's
brand new to
used.
him.
Yeah.
Still Z06.
So
How
Z06
funny,
is
though.
pretty
Still
sweet.
cool. Still fast. And about wrecked it first day.
Nice.
He would have came in pissed.
That would have been a bad day. I don't know who would have been more mad, Eric or Dylan.
Or Nate just mad at himself.
I probably wouldn't have showed up to work for a week.
I think you would have to pay him back. Your chef would have to be here.
I'd have to be
man.
here for 29 years.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yep.
$1,000 a year, that's all I get paid.
Fuck, I wish it was.
What else do we
boy.
got?
What else do we got to recap on 21?
I'm about finished with my Pepsi.
We have more Pepsis over there.
What about not Fireball?
We don't have. We do actually have not Fireball.
Okay, perfect. I would take both.
You mean Snow Square?
Snow Square.
God, I feel like passing a note
mother.
in high
Yes.
school.
Another recap is I came in with a Oculus Quest 2.
Oh yeah, this is great.
New toy.
So I borrowed it from my sister-in-law. Shout out. And she let me use it because I was thinking about buying one, but I wasn't too sure. I was like, just bring it down. Let me see if I want to buy it. So I brought it to the shop to show the guys, and it happened almost instantly. Everyone that put it on was like, "Get me one." So Matt got one. Marty got one.
No. Before we even
And Eric got
closed the
one.
shop that day.
They were here. Yeah.
Yeah, before we even closed the shop that day, Matt went to Costco and purchased 3 Oculus Quest
And-
2s.
Shout out to Matt that he found out the deals. He found the one that is 256 gigabytes with a case for
Yes.
like 3 something or like 4. I don't know what it was.
I don't
Whatever.
know.
It was a deal though. He got.
It was a
all that
nice
stuff.
Christmas bonus.
Yeah.
Why did Nate not get an Oculus?
You weren't here
Nate
that
wasn't
day.
here. It was on a Thursday.
Yeah, I wasn't here.
Tuesday.
It was
However, I still had to pay for the tractor.
You did still have to pay.
I still had to pay for the tractor.
Yeah.
which was our bonus.
Yes.
What do you mean? oh,
Remember that conversation?
I mean,
He was all excited about a tractor. You're like, yeah, let's get it.
so if anybody's
Nate!
listening and wants a 1950 John Deere B Series, it's for sale.
Nobody does.
It's off-road-ish, and that's a off-road-ish type vehicle.
I will say the Oculus though was possibly
It is
one of
cool.
our better purchases.
It's legit. It's
That is
fun.
cool.
Yeah.
And we played Top Golf on it together.
We played
that was
Topgolf.
sweet.
We used to
You
go
can
to
play
Topgolf. Yeah, and we used to go to Topgolf shit almost every other week. Mm-hmm. Like you,
We'd go
me,
out
and
there and
Melcher.
play.
Yeah, we'd go out there and we'd
You
play
went with us
Topgolf.
a couple times.
Yeah, well, what's Top Golf? $100 a time,
Yeah.
basically.
I mean,
This,
if you're drinking,
Yeah,
if you're drinking, it's $100 a person. And at least when we drink,
that's
With this,
4 Top Golfs.
You get free
Boom.
alcohol. I mean, you pay for the alcohol, but you have more. You don't have to pay every time you go get it, and you get to play for free. It's fun.
it's actually, and
the
you know what?
Topgolf
It's
on the
pretty
Oculus is fun.
decent too. Like it's actually pretty legit. Like
Pretty accurate.
yeah,
I got pissed. Like I would swing, my shit would go to the right. I'm like,
yeah.
really? Like
and you can
real
play
life?
cornhole.
Oh, can you really?
Yeah.
Yep, yep. You can play beer pong.
See, I
with
would know
Topgolf.
this if I didn't buy a tractor.
You could have used your bonus to buy an Oculus.
You
Could've.
still can get an Oculus.
You still can.
Join the gang.
I could.
Everyone's got one.
Yep. We don't play with Matt though.
We don't.
No.
Hey,
Matt doesn't play with us. Right?
Matt doesn't play with us.
That's
He's never asked to play with us.
He probably has games like
He does give
I don't
us
know,
ideas,
reading a
though.
book or something like that.
No, he's got.
That's probably what he
has
does.
all the same games that we have.
yeah.
He doesn't read an actual book. He actually
No.
uses the
He
Oculus to read
gave
a
so
book.
he also gave us a suggestion. There's this game on there called what's Beat Saber, and he said that he had a link to one that's similar to that, but it's free. Like this Beat Saber, you
Online.
pay like $30 and you get like 15 songs, which is songs you've never heard of.
No.
The one online, it's like recent songs that you hear, like hip hop, pop songs that are on the radio today playing, which would be better because you would actually know what songs.
I
they are.
actually care to listen to it.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a
I don't know. That
was a thing.
super hot game was pretty sweet.
that was a cool game
That was
too.
a pretty sweet one. San Andreas is coming out
Sorry,
on
Nate,
it.
yeah, this you can join though.
GTA
San Andreas,
San Andreas.
VR.
VR. It's
Imagine.
coming out.
You get to ride.
Real thing.
You get to
Why
ride
San
in a
Andreas?
Lolo.
Why not a newer one?
Probably
I'm just
because
curious.
it's easiest to
Easier
go
to-
back and do San Andreas because the map is a little smaller.
I used to
Fofos.
fuck people up in San
GTA
Andreas.
6 GTA 6 is coming out, but they have no clue when.
Yeah.
I saw a trailer. I wanted to know if that
There's
was
no
real.
such thing as a real trailer of
Have
GTA
you
I-
seen
yeah, it
the
just
game
looked like-
Unreal?
God dang.
It's called Unreal.
on VR.
No, so it's actually a computer. What do you call those things? So they create the game basically. Do you know what I'm talking about?
They create the game.
Like it's a software. So let's say Rockstar goes to this company and says, "I need you to create this map. The mountains, the skyscrapers, will make them look real." Engine. It's an engine. Unreal's an engine where everything looks like legit. Like every detail you see on here, they would replicate that into the game. So when you're playing it, it looks like it's real. You look at your nails, you see all the dirt under it. So VR or Oculus, whatever, is pairing up with this game engine so that your game looks even more real than what it is.
So you're going from Nintendo 64 to PS5.
Right, pixels to way past PS5.
It's a little over Nintendo 64.
We're very close to
PlayStation 2.
I would say PS3.
Yeah. We're very close to doing the whole like full experience VR, like where it's
The full metaverse.
like you're in the game. Like
See, I
you
keep
feel
hearing about
shit.
this metaverse shit, and I don't know what it means.
It's just the VR world. It's a fake world.
We are really getting off topic of off-roadish.
Yeah.
We really
It's
are.
off-roadish.
Yeah,
We
it's
went
off-road.
off-road,
We did
motherfucker.
say this is after hours.
We definitely went
It is
off-road
after
with this
hours.
Yeah, this is
conversation.
after hours. It doesn't have to be work related, kind of.
Probably should
I
get
quit
back to work.
smoking. That's a topic.
Nate did quit smoking, kind of. He still has nicotine in his body.
Every once in a
Doesn't
while.
take as many smoke breaks anymore.
I
At least
don't
to
smoke
work. Yeah,
at work
no more-
at all.
Yeah,
I
no,
will say,
said
I
that. No
haven't
more
seen him
smoke
gone
breaks.
out and do any of them.
How much? How long? 2 months?
2 months? Oh, I don't know
month.
about that. I would say a month.
But now you've replaced that with being on your phone. Like you're
No, I
constantly-
have not. Shut
He
up.
is constantly getting phone calls. He gets more phone calls than we get in a day.
just talking to people all day about nonsense.
all fucking day.
doing?
They
later.
think I'm doing nonsense on my
Open
phone.
up your phone right now. I want to see how many phone calls you got today.
Today. All right.
Let's see how many
go.
I got.
I can already tell you now. I got one. That's
One,
it.
2, 3. Spam doesn't count. 4, 5, 6.
6.
5 at work.
You want to know how many I got?
2.
I got one from Andrew because I called him.
I got one for my wife, wondering where I was at.
See, I'm just more wanted.
I don't think so.
One of them was to go, hey, can you go help me move tomorrow? They want you to help.
And guess what? I bet he goes and moves tomorrow.
He's doing it tomorrow.
Yeah.
He's calling in too.
That's a whole different topic.
That's a sore subject.
When's the last time I called into work?
New subject.
Go ahead. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Oh, we're fighting now.
What a year, though, huh?
What a year. How about
been
them,
fun.
How about them Huskers?
Yeah. It's been a fun year
Yeah.
working here.
Yeah, it's been
There's
pretty
a lot
solid.
of laughter, always.
It's pretty much
At my
every day.
expense, but it's all
No.
right.
It's. I mean, sometimes it is making fun of you.
Yeah, I'd say like 80% of the time. I
76.
think I
We
need
have
to talk
some
to
good laughs
HR.
together, though, Nate, don't we? I think we do.
Do we?
We laugh about shit.
Do we?
Jesus, I was joking about the days off. Relax.
It's in a bad mood now.
Jesus.
I
God.
said it's a sore subject. No, but
God, some more not fireballs needed. Oh, God.
what else do we do this year?
That-
Brought in 14 tires that I had to fucking unload. That was fun. All those
This is the
Toyo-
first. No, this is the first year that we ever ordered truckloads of wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nuts.
And they're all gone.
Oh, that's right. The beginning of the year, all those fuels that
Yeah,
you ordered,
remember we had like 6 pallets
gone.
of wheels.
Yeah.
The ions, which we thought would just, whatever, someone might buy them here and there,
Hotcakes.
gone.
I got a new set that just came in.
And if
Inventory.
you have
Oh
tires,
yeah, you'll have more.
37s, gone.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another topic I had was all the tire shortages. Like,
It's the rubber,
trying to
I
find
think.
them.
I don't know what it is, but
Well-
all I know is it's annoying.
Well, try to get,
Can't find
try
them
to,
anywhere.
well, here's the thing, try to get a rubber bed mat. You can't.
No. Hold on. Do you know
can't.
why we can't get them right now though from Trail? Is because they're
makes it
switching
easy?
manufacturers of their bed mats. So
Well-
they're phasing out all of those and they're bringing the new manufacturer ones in.
Well, the only ones I've seen that are available, hit or miss, WeatherTech or Husky. That's it. Hit and miss. And then
I wonder
at
if they
that
got, like, a
point,
direct
they
supply,
have
like, no one
like,
else.
Well, WeatherTech
No.
makes all theirs in
They make their own.
Bolingbrook.
Yeah. And Husky, don't know where they make them. Don't know.
I don't know.
Sure,
But-
It's
They-
probably made in the U.S. though.
Yeah,
Well,
more than
Knowing
likely.
Husky, yeah.
And then DZ hit and miss. But that's because they have stock. They probably had tons of stock.
Well,
And no
like I
one
said,
rushes out to buy a bed mat.
Trail Effects used to have a ton of them, but they announced that they were switching manufacturers back in like. I honestly have no clue when this thing cuts off.
Well, synopsis.
When the button happens or when the noise happens, it usually cuts off before that.
Oh,
Well, synopsis, we were talking about bed mats and the rubber, yada, yada, yada. But what led us
about-
there is the tires.
like just things on back order where we can't find tires for.
Tires are terrible.
Yeah.
And some of our
Wheels-
bigger builds,
Wheels.
we
too,
are
for some
waiting
reason.
on tires.
Well, sometimes
Wheels hit and miss, but the tires are the worst part.
Yeah, wheels are usually the thing with wheels is I can usually find something separate. Like,
Right.
okay, if this wheel's not available, okay, we're probably moving on to another one. Tires though, 37, 12, 50, 20s. What?
1350s.
And luckily we
You
have
can't find them.
we have some repeat customers that are willing to wait the
Wait,
back order,
yeah.
which is sweet.
Well, like the
But
Super Duty
still.
build, that those tires right over there
Yeah.
are sitting there for him. We thought those were going to be months,
And they just showed
and then they just showed up.
Or no,
So
those are the ones that Matt found. Like
well,
a bunch
yeah.
of them
Well,
and
well,
just-
we
Yeah,
found
yeah.
them, and then we said, "Fuck
we
it, buy
ordered
'em."
all of them because we'll end up selling them.
Yeah, I don't care if they sit for 3 months, 4
they're
months,
gonna
they'll be
sell
gone.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll sell the
probably in
crap out of
3
those.
weeks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We keep forgetting about those Nittos though. I think we should keep that like
Bring them down here.
we have two
The
sets. here.
35s.
And 1150s. I
We
tried
seem to
sell
forget
them
we
today.
have them because today you were looking for some.
No.
Well,
It's
I-
not that I forgot we had them. It's that I didn't know we had the 1250s.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
I didn't know we brought them back in,
So-
but it's easy. I mean, shoot,
Now
we just
that
type in Nitto and it shows up.
Now that we know that we have 1150s and 1250s, 35s, and 20s.
I mean, they'll be gone
know.
before we know it.
Well, yeah. Now
Hopefully
that
that's
I
the
know
way
that
they
they're
always
here,
go.
Yeah.
and if someone's looking for 35s, I'll just be like, "Oh, hey, we got the Ridge Grapplers. Do you want them? Yes or no?"
Yeah.
Because if you don't buy them, someone else will.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we sell the crap out of those.
It's a good tire.
It's a great tire.
Actually, you know
it's
what?
a hybrid, right?
That's something we've never really talked about, I don't think, is tires. What do you prefer? Why? Like Toyo's, Nittos, not just Toyo, Nitto, BFG, whatever it is, but
I
the
try
exact
to
tire.
push people to the Toyo AT3.
Why?
Yeah,
Because of what you've told me, really.
it's a great tire, though. Go ahead.
Basically, what you've told me.
What I've told you?
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like we had this conversation.
Well,
I feel like you just pick up on what I tell people.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
And
I
that's
hear
what-
you, and
okay.
then at one point, like in the very beginning, me and you talked about BFG, Toyos,
Yeah.
and why we should like those sort of the top, and then moving on. But
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely put them right up there in the top 2 tires that we sell.
winter
Especially
rated,
all-terrains.
they don't make too many sounds.
Mm-hmm.
The tread life is
Well, I mean, we can easily just run down the tires right now. Like,
Yeah.
the BFG, like, we'll start with the BFGs. The BFGs are a top of the line all-terrain tire.
KO2.
KO2.
KO2, yeah.
BFG KO2. Absolutely love those tires, but they have their issues. The main issue is you need to watch your application on them. You don't put BFG KO2s on a 3/4 ton or 1 ton truck, especially
Tread
if you're
life,
going with it.
0.
Yeah, the tread life goes from about 50 to 60,000 mile tread expectancy to like 20,000 miles.
And then gravel with them,
Good luck.
forget about
Is
it.
that the one where the Nittos come in up top then? For
So-
tread life? You mentioned that a guy just
So
used
the
it.
depends.
Nittos
Highway.
Now the Nittos
Depends on the knit.
Terra grapplers, hate them. Trail
Gross.
grapplers, hate them. The Ridge
Ridge
grapplers,
grapplers.
though, fantastic. And the nice thing is they're designed specifically for 3/4 ton and 1 ton trucks. I don't
Right.
care what anybody says. Originally, when those tires came out, that is the first thing that they advertised was that they were for 3/4 ton and 1 ton trucks. You can't find it anywhere now. But that tire is the perfect tire for heavier trucks,
That's why I
especially
was
in an
saying
all
with the
terrain.
BFGs you mentioned.
Yeah,
3/4 ton.
I
That's
always
Nittos
if
is what I
a
go
3/4 ton
towards.
or 1 ton comes in, I always I don't want to say push them because I never push a customer, but I try to emphasize on the fact that this tire is made for your truck.
Yeah.
But then goes back to the Toyos. The Toyos are my next best one because they make so many wide range of sizes. They make the E-load range and F-load range in a lot of different sizes, which is a big issue with us,
Sure.
is needing to have that 12-ply tire on certain applications. But they're finally 3-peak rated. Makes a huge difference as far as the selling point of the tire. And from what we hear, they're 10 times better than the Toyo AT2s,
Oh, yeah. 100%.
especially in
You
the
gotta
winter.
Yeah.
So, and then now that we've had enough
downsides on
time
those?
to what?
Any down? I mean, you had a negative for
Toyos?
BFG. Any negatives for Toyos?
The AT3s,
sidewall.
I haven't had any.
I don't like the sidewall. It's too subtle. Yeah. It's way too subtle. It needs to be a little bit more aggressive. That's my only gripe.
But the tire itself overall is good.
Consensus is all around. It's a good tire.
Absolutely.
Either way you look at it.
And then the most comparable to the Toyos. So like pretty much it's based off of availability at this point. If the Toyo's not available, my next one is Falcon AT3 Wild Peaks.
Yeah.
It's very close in tread pattern to the Toyos. It rides and drives the same. It has the same tread expectancy. The benefit of the Falcons is the sidewall. So if you want better looks, go Falcons. They're still 3P
See,
graded.
that's where I disagree because I like the Toyos better.
See, but I base it more like I like the tread pattern on the Toyos.
Because the Falcons more have a rounded. They don't. I think so.
They do, but if you put
on the right wheel.
I was gonna say it depends on the wheel. BFGs as a whole have that rounded tread.
Oh yeah.
The footprint looks a lot smaller than what other tires are. Toyo's always been good about their footprint, except
the tread
the Toyo AT3 dips in.
A little bit.
And because of that dip, it looks narrower on the footprint, which makes the Falcon look wider. But the Falcon does round, yes. I will say that, but
looking at the tires side by side, we have a 295 60/20 of a Falcon and a Toyo on the showroom floor. I ask customers every once in a while, said, which one do you think is wider? Because they don't know any better. They say the Toyo every time. Because it's square.
Yeah.
Because the tread width follows the out to the sidewall.
I'll go with
the BFG square, the Toyo square, and then
the BFG is not square.
It looks
square.
No,
because it's a 1250 wide tire.
That's why.
Yeah. You should have seen when we used to have the narrow BFG in there. People almost
3411s.
They almost didn't want it because of how narrow it looked.
Yeah. Because the 3411 looks like a 10.5 wide tire.
Yeah. But that's. Like I said, the Falcon is the most comparable to the Toyo. And
you're right.
It's one of those.
I will agree.
If both of them are available, I typically would go Toyo. But if one or the other is available, I pick whatever's available.
And they're the same price.
They're the same. Yeah, they're pretty much the same price. And then now you fall into this awesome category of average cost to inexpensive tires. And they're coming a long ways. The Mickey Thompson ATZ P3s were a fantastic tire, but they lacked one thing, and that was the tread, not the tread expectancy, but like the tread grip. They weren't great in the winter, but now they've got the Toyo Baja Boss ATs, which
hotcakes.
The sidewall,
amazing looking tires. They drive good. They wear good. Great tires.
First winter through them though, so we don't quite know about.
Winter.
Second winter.
Second winter through them. Yep.
Is it second, really?
It's second winter. But the problem is the first winter they were brand new tires.
No one ran them.
So no one
had them.
They didn't have them long enough to know.
If people wanted
They
them.
only knew.
It was like March. It was like March.
They were unavailable. Like you couldn't find them for a while.
Yeah, it was like late February,
like
early March last year.
They didn't know if people wanted them, so they had like a limited or whatever.
Yeah.
They had a small amount released.
But that is a great tire, and the cost point on it is amazing. I mean, you're almost $50 to $60 cheaper than a Toyo Falcon or BFG.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Now, finding them is a different story, but when you do find them, it's like I said, they're good tires. But then
great tire.
The cool thing, so Dick CPEC, technically Mickey Thompson and Dick CPEC were the same they technically are the same company, but CPEC just pretty much eliminated everything.
Yeah,
Mickey Thompson took over the CPEC manufacturing. So now all the CPEC tires are rebranded as Mickey Thompson. So the CPECs had just came out with their Trail Country tire, which cost-wise, amazing price point and pretty good tire for that cost point.
It's like a Patagonia.
I would say above a Patagonia.
Yeah, above a Patagonia.
But it's still an all-terrain tire. The cost is amazing. It has a good look to it, but now they changed subtle aspects of it because now it's a Mickey Thompson instead of the CPEC. And I cannot wait for those things to come back out. Yeah. Like, those are an easy sell on just about any truck.
All-terrains are probably the hardest tire to sell but not sell, you know what I mean? Because everybody wants it, but everybody wants a good opinion about it. Mud terrains, I think we all have the general consensus.
Toyo MTs. Yep. Top of the line, mud terrain tire. You can't beat it. I've tried. That is the best mud terrain tire on the market. Wear, noise, looks, everything.
For the guys who drive it on the road, 80% of the time, Toyo MT.
Toyo MTs.
Now,
a close contender,
the Patagonias,
Not even close to the Toyos.
not on the road,
no,
but
no.
off-road, the Patagonias.
Not even close. This guy.
Why? No.
This
Why do
guy.
guys
BFG
off-road?
KM3 is the
KM3
most
is-
comparable to the Toyos. Totally different looks,
No. But yes.
but both of them are amazing tires. The Patagonia though is cheap. Let's just be completely honest. It's cheap.
it's got a 3-ply sidewall and going off-road, airing them down.
What was that Toyo
It's
you
a-
brought
it's
for
a
that
good-
guy that lives on the dirt road? A lot of
Huh?
gravel. It's a Toyo tire meant for
CT.
gravel.
The CT.
Chip resistant.
That's what it is?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, CT.
okay.
So
Alright.
I mean, it's a good tire. We just don't do enough of them because honestly, we forget about
it's a
them. half the
commercial
time.
tire, basically on off-road.
Yeah.
So
But it's I mean, mud terrain tires.
Toyo has a good
it takes a special person for a Toyo CT.
Yes. Yeah.
But if there's a need, they do the need before the look, even though it looks decent.
typically, if you're buying a CT, it's because you know you're gonna mess it up.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Patagonia, good, inexpensive tire. Toyo, top of the line.
Yes.
We can all agree on that.
There's not a ton in the middle of them.
Not a lot.
Like I feel like the mud terrain category is either good or bad. You don't get it in between.
No, and you can spend all the money you want on the Nitto, trail grapplers. In my opinion, they're junk.
Junk. Agreed. Junk. I've never had a good review on them. And every opinion is a mixed opinion. Now you're gonna get the handful of people that swear by
Die hard.
them. I still put them on vehicles because that's what people want. But
I will never talk you out of them.
I won't talk you out of a tire if that's what you want. But I am gonna let you know that there's better options.
Now, the Recon grappler. Let's talk
I'm excited to see what happens with that.
because we are not a Nitto fan when it comes to all their tires. The Ridge grappler is the only one, and I've had a set of G2s and Terra grapplers, which are more or less the same.
I'd say it's pretty much the same thing. It's the first generation.
I never
and
had
the second
good luck.
generation.
Now, those are the Recon grapplers are replacing those.
No, they're not.
They're
The
not.
second hybrid tire.
Oh,
They're
I
making
thought
a-
that.
Riding too.
The Terra Grappler, the Recon. It goes Terra Grappler, Recon, Ridge Grappler, Trail Grappler.
Okay, so
Mud
they're
grappler.
keeping those. Okay, so I didn't know that. I thought
so
they were replacing it.
They made it's still a hybrid tire, but it is a lighter duty hybrid tire.
So less aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Less aggressive would be made in softer plies.
because we put one set on so far, right? Or two?
Two.
Because we did
do two.
37s and then we did one other one.
Like a 295. Yeah.
And
They look
they
good.
look good.
They sound good.
I hope
they turn out to be good.
Because I would
That's a
like
good-
to
that
sell
would
a
be in
Nitto
the-
tire.
Yeah.
I would like to sell a Nitto tire besides a Ridge Grappler.
Yeah, because
I really-
honestly, our only hybrid tire that we sell is the No
Yeah,
Ridge
yeah.
Grappler. We
'Cause
don't
the
sell those
Toyo
Toyo
are-
RTs.
They suck. I've had them. They suck. They suck. They suck.
They suck in
terrible.
the winter.
Yeah.
They suck in the rain
I wonder how
pretty much anything
and wet
with them.
grass.
Don's gonna do with those fuels.
See,
I'm
those
curious.
are very similar.
We'll see how
Actually,
they are
that's
with
what
the
I was
winter.
trying to think of.
Similar
Yeah.
to the Recon.
Similar to the Recon. So fuel gripper
Have
ATs,
to see what he says about them.
which are super inexpensive,
Yeah.
were. And the Recon grapplers look very, very, very similar.
Very close.
Very close.
Yeah.
And my God. Okay.
You've never seen.
You've never
that?
seen
I
that?
never saw that.
He's had that for
I've had that as long as I've worked
years.
here.
It's the first thing I noticed.
You've never seen it?
Maybe I have, and I just never. Anyway.
Would you like to
Yeah.
explain what it is? Explain to the people what you're looking at, because they can't see on the camera. This is a
So,
podcast.
this is a gentleman in a cheerleader's outfit.
No, it's not a cheerleader.
All right,
outfit.
well,
It's
I
just
don't
a
know.
sweater.
It looks like a sweater.
It's just a sweater.
with an unpeeled banana, and it says banana below it. And then he's holding a pineapple. Now, knowing Marty, I'm surprised pineapple's not upside down.
I would say you're a mom joke here, but I'm trying to stay professional.
So dumb. Oh my.
Yeah, dude, this
all
is my
jokes
guy.
aside-
This is my guy.
All
This
jokes aside,
dude's been with me since high school.
He looks like a fat Bill
I was
Gates.
gonna say he's a fat
A little bit.
Gates.
He does
Doesn't he?
kind of. So
right,
essentially,
any-
this guy. Honestly, this is the happiest dude in the world. He's wearing a banana sweatshirt, holding a pineapple. They're probably not watching the actual video.
I don't know. They'll see
But-
it eventually.
If you're watching the video, there you go. That's the guy. So, anyways, this guy is the happiest dude, and I'll tell you. You want me to tell you? We'll end the video on this. Okay, we'll end the video on this because Chris and I gotta go have margaritas,
and I gotta actually go to Romeo's.
So we're all having margaritas tonight.
Yep.
So I'll tell you the real quick version of how this happened. I was working.
Okay. Anyways,
Your mom?
My mother just texted me. If you want to know,
And asked if you wanted to go to the bar.
she did.
Oh, nice.
My mom's not an alcoholic.
But Nate is.
Nate is.
Anyways, we'll make this real quick so we can get the heck out of here. Anyways, working my first job that I had, we were really slow that day, and one of the guys that I was working with, his thing to do when he was bored was go on the computer and go to a website called Stumble Upon. I don't know if you've ever heard about it. It's not a thing anymore. Okay.
That sounds like a whole lot like
what's
that thing like? You're online and it goes to like another person's like camera or something.
Oh yeah, Stumble Upon.
What?
Oh no, Bump. What?
What?
What was
Omegle.
it called?
Oh,
Omegle.
No.
I was trying to be a
Chat
dick.
roulette. There you go. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
And then you
Anyways,
catch a guy whacking off or something like that every once in a while. God
every
damn.
now and again.
Jesus Christ.
So we were on this website called
Ugh.
Stumble Upon, and essentially how you do Stumble Upon is you put in.
Visit that
He
site?
did it a lot. You can't tell me he did.
Melissa, who you just talked to, it was on her computer.
Oh Jesus.
She had it homepage set.
Homepage.
Okay, anyways, this guy.
Yeah. So
Christ.
Stumble Upon. You go
Okay.
on the website and you put in like 5 interests. Things that you're interested in at that time, in that moment, okay? You put in these 5 interests and you press stumble.
This guy put banana, pineapple,
No.
man.
I can't tell you what came up that day,
Nerd.
but it was like you press
Your
stumble
wife's
and it
texting
takes
you.
you to a random website. A random website that has to do with that. And it could either be an image, it could be a website, it could be a game on the computer, it could be anything.
That sounds like the FBI might be watching that website.
So,
gone now.
well, it's shut down now.
Well, I mean-
Anyways, we were going through, and this dude popped up. Just a single image on the screen was this guy. And literally, like, the 3 of us that were sitting there doing this, we just sat there and we're like, this dude is the happiest dude in the world. Like, you can't get happier than that. And so,
Look at this fucking guy.
I took a picture of it and like put it on my Instagram or something like that because that was a hot thing back then. And I put it on my Instagram and nobody liked it. Not a single person liked it. And I was like, what the fuck? How did nobody like it? And so years later, I was scrolling through my Instagram just on a whim, real bored. Scrolling through my Instagram and I see that and I'm like, wow, nobody's fucking liked it.
Nobody still liked
I'm like,
it.
this is stupid. And so I posted again, but I found the original photo instead of the photo of like the computer.
Screenshot it.
200 people liked it. Mind you, I only had like 200 followers.
Every single
Person liked it. And so I saved the photo and every phone that I've had since then has had him as my background.
That's this guy.
Yep. Kayla gives me shit all the time about it. I don't think I can get rid of it. And
Ironically-
it's the most awkward conversation with somebody when you're like standing next to someone that you don't know.
Who is that? Is that your dad? No.
They're just like, wait, what the fuck?
Damn, homie, Bill Gates holding a pineapple?
So yeah, that's the story of that. So, well, anyways, we got to go drink margaritas. So
we got
this
dinner to go.
off-roadish after hours.
They're drinking
is,
with their
done.
wives. I'm drinking with my mom.
Solid Friday.
Solid Friday night.
All right, off-roadish out.
Deuces.